Think of this as the StreamYard bells and whistles countdown. Now I want you to take a deep breath, look up onto the screen that you see before you. Pretend you don't see some crack-headed eagle chicken variant holding a nuke. Is that a cigarette in its mouth? I don't know. Just take a moment, take a breath. Let's get ready. Hear the AC from my vehicle. Let it soothe you. I never wanted to talk about this crap again, but some people in the world, they just can't help themselves but to stay, I guess, intellectually stunted. Hi, Bryn. Good to see you, sweetie. Yeah, this is gonna be a throwback, okay? This is gonna be a throwback to the crap from, oh, I don't know. Is this almost, are we hitting like a 2-year mark now? I think we're well over a year mark. I didn't want to talk about this anymore because you know what? The person that who was affected by the actions that I was a part of, I don't want to say 2 years ago because it doesn't feel that long. Who the hell knows, man? I don't know. So here we go. Because I was called out by this insane hussy, this Dana Hall. Everybody remember Dana Hall? I know, I apologize. You probably wanted to forget about that name. She's lost every good friend, burned every bridge possible, and now she's hooked up with Squareworks Media while they take on the YouTube trolls. And hey, Square, I mean, I pitied you for a long time, but now you're with, like, I don't know, one of the worst humans possible. So here's her beef. I hate that I'm talking about this again, but I need to make it as clear as possible, and I'm never fucking revisiting this shit again. Yeah, you remember? I remember. I think a lot of us remember. She fails to remember a very, very simple, important detail. So shall I put it like this? Okay. When I was, without a doubt, absolutely pandering towards the up church demographic, he gave me a shout out because I went after Tony Dodge. I went after his channel. And that made me, I guess I got the nod. I got the attaboy. And then holy shit, Creek Squad came in droves, right? This is an old fucking story. And I've been quite over it. But apparently Dana Hall says my day is coming. So let's just make that date today. How about that? Let's get my face on. I want my face on. All right, so I just finished work. I remember she was annoyed because I was, hey man, I hate this about myself. I can't help but watch the milk being spilled by Mr. Squareworks Media with the cow that is Dana Hall. You put those two together, you have a train wreck. I will watch the train wreck. I am ashamed, but I watch it. So I was commenting, and Square was giving his lawyer information. He was trying to force somebody who is a friend of his supporting him. He was trying to force that person to say something specifically for an upcoming court case he has with one of these trolls that literally went outside and drove I don't know how many miles to give him a Happy Meal. And that I got you got milk. Yeah. Oh, about Bird. Man, there's too much milk. Fusion. There's so much milk, and I didn't want to be any part of this. Like the milk can flow, and it's been flowing. There's been no shortage of it. I have been quite at peace keeping to myself. But Square and Dana, your milk is sour. It's stanky, and so here we go. Dana, you say you have this so-called live stream, which everybody that's been a part of this channel for as long as it's existed remembers. I'm the first one who was a part of the Creek Squad simps that went to Psychobabble Rap's channel and apologized. Do you remember why I apologized? Miss fucking Dana Hall, that respectful title Square seems to give you, Miss Dana, Miss Dana, Miss Dana. Wow, why? Why, Square? Why do you respect her? Because she's giving you attention? What the fuck, man? Seriously. And if you would only identify for yourself what's good for you, Square, it'd be to stop talking about all the things that like you were reading everybody's in the back chat and all their information. You're literally the easiest lol cow milk whatever thing. You are just a singular tumored udder that will forever spill and spill, and it's in my eye, and I want to sue. Oh, and here, just for laughs, just for shits and giggles, because you're trying to get that Books for Moses fella to say, just so I didn't tell you, I didn't tell you to go ahead and say you were gonna beat Seth Sasquatch up for me, right? It was so pathetic. Everybody, even Dana, when Dana's right, the world is in trouble. Everybody was making it very clear, shut the fuck up. And, the Moses fella who's drunk a lot. No disrespect, no shade. You're a drunk guy most of the time. Hey, I've had my moments. He was like, Square, I will not talk about it anymore. You kept bringing it up. Okay. So I'm going to have some fun. Hey, Square, remember the times? Everybody start recording. Okay. Put this in the courts. Square, I remember that time that you called my cell phone and told me to, what did you want me to do? Oh yeah, you wanted me to bury that Seth guy. What was that? Was that code? Were you saying? Oh, sorry, I said it out loud. I don't want to share the messages. That would be a violation of privacy. But Square, why you asking me to do your dirty work, bro? Such a weird flex, dog. What up with that, son? Okay, got that out of the way. It's just so funny watching you sweat, dude. You sweat over the lack of control you have of people. Square, this is where you're gonna have to grow up. You will never be able to control people. Okay? That's the beauty and the chaos and the depravity of humanity. Okay? Give up that trying to control shit. Dana, everybody on this channel saw you come up onto my motherfucking channel, my panel. That was when all the Krieg Squadians, Crack Squadians were watching, and you came up because you wanted to talk about how PBR said that he wanted to get to you, or no, to your daughter, and there was some question if she was real or not, if I'm remembering far back enough. And he wanted to get to her because you inserted yourself into a comment conversation, stupid flame war thread, whatever the crap. Like you comment about how people waste their lives, but this is what you do, and you've brought this up a year plus, like today from back then. Jesus H. Christ, rent free much? Have you other goals? Anything else aside from like burying animals in your farm? And what's that? Did you put me? Is the FBI investigating me? Is the FBI gonna come and get little old me? Oh my goodness, I messed with the Dana Hall LLC. Yes, that's right. I was cool with that Jamie person. I'm not cool with that Jamie lady anymore. Haven't spoken to her, disavowed her, disavowed everybody. Went on my apology tour. Okay, and here's the thing that you like to bring up and you think it gets me shaking in my fucking skivvies. I have spoken to Enlightened Watcher, aka Stone Dad. There are people that are still subscribed to this channel that do not like him, don't want me to talk about this. I love everybody that sticks around and listens to my rants or whatever the fuck I do with this channel, but I have to address there was how many women came to me and made me feel like it was my channel. I was the chosen one. All of you sent me screenshots that were clearly edited. I'm sorry if this hurts anybody's feelings, but I got to learn, as everybody does, with hindsight being the son of a bitch that it is, that I was not given the full fucking story. And a lot of the individuals were engaged in a tit for tat, quid pro quo. I'll show you this picture if you say do this. I don't fucking know. All right. And then the thing back then, and I hate to add this, but we have to break everything down. I never had an issue with Patty. Patty and I, we got along. It's cringy to think about and talk about because like life has moved on for so many of us, except for Dana fucking Hall. Um, what was it now? Apparently, her, Captain Kurt, and yeah, Jamie and other people that we don't see around we're on this narrative that Stoner Dad, aka Enlightened Watcher, was some kind of predator. And I'm going to say again, this is like the fucking 12th time I've addressed this publicly. I was a part of a congregation of cult-like members that convinced me, manipulated me, but I take accountability because I made the decision. All right, I fucking sacked up and ran with the information I had. I remember there was even one of these females was in a hospital bed, uh, texting me. They were all watching this live stream, and I titled it "Exposed." I have apologized so many times. That action cannot be forgiven. Enlightened Dad was thankful to hear that I apologized. Dana wants to continue to fight battles for everybody else. By the way, kudos to you, Sly, for having the cojones, common sense, rationale, sanity from walking away from the literal shitstorm stank fest that is Dana Hall. Dana Hall, you say you have all of these messages, receipts. You know what? I've come to terms with when I was drunk with power and had no idea what to do with almost 1,000 people watching me. I've been accustomed to, as you can see, two fucking digits. Overnight, I had 400 people watching little old me. So, yes, I was easily influenced and I went after people because that seems to get the fucking clickbait views. And that's the Jerry Springer that we all miss, right? And come on, let's be honest. That's why AD's channel does as well as it does. AD is so charming and all, but having people up there spilling milk everywhere, literally right into your fucking mouth, it's no wonder he's getting like 119 people watching that shit. So Dana, go ahead, release every fucking message. You say you have the very video that would have exonerated you of this claim, where you say I'm the fucking liar. You're the idiot that came to my page, told I think we had 80 people watching. You told every single person, you begged every single person for about 30 minutes to call Child Protective Services on Psychobabble Rap. Okay? If there's any confusion, if you if you really feel I don't know what to say. You have the evidence. You've been saying for since day fucking one that you have it recorded and it's going to the proper authorities. Okay, so I don't know. Out me. Go ahead. Show me to be a liar right now. I went to PBR's panel despite Creek Squad saying if you go to PBR, that's a big no-no, which is why fucking Captain Simp Save a Ho fucking went live and tagged me and he was like, you better show up right now, Progressive Patriot, like he was my fucking boss or something. And I couldn't get there. And back then I was like, oh shit. Oh, this is devastating. Oh man, I feel so shucks. Feel so bad I couldn't get there and clear my name. Which in hindsight, Jesus Christ, what a piss poor example of a human being and a man I was to give a fuck what anybody would think about me and my actions. I apologize because I knew it was wrong. It's wrong, Dana Hall, to tell people to call CPS. And on Square's live earlier, you doubled down. You said, so let's say if I did, wouldn't you want, you asked somebody named Casey, hey, Casey, wouldn't you want someone to call CPS if you thought somebody was literally being a predator? You're still carrying on with this fucking crazy narrative, Dana, of your daughter that was 16. You're the one that provoked PBR. He has addressed you quite publicly, and now you've kind of forced my hand because I'm sick of you thinking that you have any leverage over me. You don't. And making fun of the fact that I work, it's not gonna hurt me. Making fun of the fact that whatever my personal life is and situation, you can't hurt me. Okay? Try as you might. Go ahead, do whatever you think you want to do. You said you put all my information out there. Okay? Life is bigger than the bullshit of opinions that people have in mass on YouTube. Once you understand that, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna do you any good. I think you're a lost fucking cause. And the sooner Square realizes that, he could just be a fucking lolcow on his own and look less pathetic next to you. Because together, you two are the toast of the fucking town, let me tell you. The fucking toast. The toast of the sourest milk in all the lands. I can picture some sort of Renaissance fair for YouTubers, and you two would be like the prom royalty king and queens of fucking lol cow sour ass milk. There would be a slip and slide, a red carpet, red velvet cake kind of slip and slide with milk all over it for people to run and slide all the way to your feet and to kiss your fucking nasty ass toenails that look like they can scratch out a grown ass man's eyes. Dana Hall. Oh, God. And you talking about burying fucking animals in your backyard. Like, I get it, you're joking, but it's just some creepy shit you say. I don't know what to think or believe about you. So, hey, do what you gotta do, Dana. I've addressed this Enlightened Watcher. We have spoken in chats, aka Stone Dad. We have spoken in chats. I have my community here, my supporters, my friends can tell you I have addressed this 12 fucking times and how sorry I was. So if you see this one, I'm sorry that I allowed myself to be manipulated back then. I am sorry that I put out the information and I ran with it. And you know what? Even though I did mission complete, I did what everybody wanted me to do. All these women that were acting like they were such victims, they really did. I mean, I saw they were there was more to it. There was more to it, and I didn't allow myself to look at any other side. I was fucking blinded. I was blinded. Patty was calling you this, that, and the other. Captain Kurt was like that should have fucking mattered to me. And like a little bitch, I went along with the group. I am sorry, but I can't keep on thinking about that. And if it's affected you that much, man, you can message me, reach out to me, man. I mean, I owe you that much. But Dana, you stank and I can smell you from here. Do what you think you gotta do. I'm gonna go about my day and my life. Oh, woe is me. I came back from my job. Oh, that's why I couldn't get up on panel. What a thing to make fun of somebody about. What a world we're in when somebody can just say, haha, you work, loser. All right. Hey, Trish, you've addressed, yes, multiple times. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, it's fucking Martin. I hope you're getting some milk, huh? Okay. Well, by God, I am I'm done. I need to eat something. I only had breakfast. It's Cinco de Mayo. I'm still sober, by the way. Oh yeah, you like to bring this up, Dana Hall. Yep, it's true. Everybody go find it. I was a drunken, stoned mess when I went on Rusty Truck and Power Strokes Live back when I was still Creek Squatted. I had my Creek Squad badge and everything. And I made an ass of myself. Yep. I haven't had a drink I'm losing track. I'm getting close to 200 fucking days here. I stopped smoking weed, which is lame. I just don't enjoy it anymore. I've lost track of how long that is. That's probably been quite a few months now, though. And I don't have to prove this shit, but, you know, take it or leave it. Everybody, yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong, okay? That's what I'm doing, but the one thing that I had to address the camel, not the straw, the camel that's trying to throw the straws at me, which is Dana fucking Hall. That's the only one who still brings this crap up. Dana Hall, drown in your own milk and your filth. Square, fucking grow a spine. I'm out. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. Good to see you. Sorry, this wasn't something where I talk about things that matter, because there's so much of that. You can expect Josh and I to be going live with Adam from Stuck at Night, Stuck in the Middle very soon, I promise. We just changed from Saturday nights to Friday nights. We'll see you then. Goodbye, and I'll be back. Stephen A., longtime brother. Let's go. Oh, addressing some one more crazy out there. Hey, Bonnie, yeah, you say you're collecting all these, just like Square. You're like the female Square, Bonnie. You two want to meet? I think you might hit it off. Throw Dana in there, and you got a slop fest. We should put a trough out there. Bonnie, you're fucking delusional and crazy. You show these papers. A lot of you morons out there, you think that you're good or self-righteous. You think you're doing some greater good because you say that you're reporting really, really dumb shit to the FBI. Do you think with everything occurring in the world right now, like I'm lost in limbo with the Gaza conflict, that's where a lot of my attention goes. But you narcissists really think that the FBI gives a fuck that a bunch of people don't like you on the internet? Well, hot damn hot dog, I guess it's time to lose our shit. I hope my tax dollars are going to the FBI, making sure that some delusional parasite on YouTube gets their justice. Bonnie, you're fucking crazy. You deleted the last comment that we had back and forth because I corrected your information as you continued to try to slander friends of mine with absolute nonsense, complete bullshit, and you got mad because I hit too close to home. I said you're pitiful, something to that effect, deleted my comment, and I guess your life is all the better. I wish you found something better than just playing the game that you play. And I can't tell if you are literally talking to the FBI. Like, I don't want to believe it. I'm sure if there's like some Joe Schmo on the lowest totem pole in the FBI listening to crazy messages from you, I don't like to get personal, but your entire family has disavowed you, even your own kin, your flesh and blood. Okay, your genetic spew. They don't want shit to do with you. Neither do I. Okay, so say what the fuck you want to say in comments or otherwise. We ain't friends. I don't care if you like my content. I don't need you. I don't want you. You spook me out. I'd prefer if you left my friends alone, but go ahead and think what you want to think. You call everybody else a cult. You're the one that is the easiest one to manipulate into being in a cult. I guarantee it. If I had just 2 minutes to convince you to fucking walk face first into a lawnmower, you'd do it. That's not a threat, though. No, FBI, it wasn't a threat. I swear. Oh God, red team go, red team go. They're coming to get me. All right.